Yo, what is good, my anime faithful? What is good, yo? So, anybody ever even considered giving up on this show? My God, is it getting so good and entertaining? That time I was reincarnated. That time I was reincarnated as a slime. Episode 16 is absolutely on point this week. Um, I kind of had a heads up that we were going to get a Dragon Ball Z-esque character, but I didn't know we were getting Lord Beerus slash Majin Buu in one character. Like, my God, this girl is by far one of the slowest characters in the show on our team. Okay, I take that back. Gabi, the guy, the lizard man, is definitely the slowest guy on our team, point blank, because yeah, that man is stupid enough to walk up on a demon lord and call them a runt when I guess he probably can't sense magic and stuff like that. So yeah, we give Lord Dumbass to him. But in this week's episode alone, we get to see a lot of just what the demon lords can actually bring to the table in the sense of changing the dynamics of just how things are being lived here. I mean, just by this girl showing up, they were pretty much at the mercy of her 100%. And if Rim actually did fight instead of using this secret honey move that clearly I'm pretty sure he found the honey off screen. I'm pretty sure there is no honey that he's eaten on screen, so he has done something off screen that has saved his whole entire village and hopefully keeps it safe for now. But with this character who is supposedly one of the strongest demon lords out of all of them, being on our team already, like it said, they said that they know that she could probably have a good insight on just who not to pick a fight with and stuff like that. So I think we're in really good hands when it comes down to actually seeing what she can bring to the table. But not only that, when we get to hear just what her plans are, like to live there and be Rim's bestie and stuff like that, it supposedly is going to strike like a certain chord with the whole entire army of like the team of demon lords. And because of that, it's definitely going to be more trouble than it's almost worth at this point, and we're going to definitely see just how that outcome rears its ugly head. So I can't wait to see what trouble could come from this. I can't lose with Rimuru. Yeah. Um, but yeah, truly see this girl like destroying one of the demon lords, hopefully. But if not, maybe she'll at least put up a good fight uh, and weaken one of them. But you got to remember as well that by her having the title of some of the strongest demon lords out there, probably means that they know not to go into a fight in a normal means fight anyway with her if they are weaker than her. I mean, even seeing everything that popped off with the pig lord, she didn't really care. Like, none of that stuff was scary to her, and for good reason as well, because we straight up see her take like every single attack that was used in that war, pretty much, besides the old man. We see everything that was used out there, and somehow, some way, ooh, perfect on hard. What do you mean, man? Somehow it didn't even scratch her. It didn't even phase her to the point where she should think that she should get serious or anything like that. She pretty much was just like, wow, this is definitely funner than I thought, and I haven't even like got to the main course yet. So she was ready to straight up play with his weaker subordinates or Rims, like teammates and stuff. So if she's willing to do that just for fun, and she said she only became a demon lord so strong people would search you out, it just goes to show you that she literally is a war fighting like mongrel. Like, she just wants to be out there swinging her fist, and if she isn't, she isn't having much fun probably. So I'm really looking forward to this character. If you guys see it at the end songs, like she actually has normal clothes on. Like she doesn't look ridiculously scampy or like you know, just the way she looks is so it's so whatchamacallit to me. It's like, oh, we didn't have a character that looked like this, so we found one, you know. That's what it kind of feels like in my opinion. But um she's also like very flat-chested, so for her to be like dressed the way she's dressed, even Rim was just kind of like, eh. Like I'm not even interested. I got me some nice women back home that I've already started up this relationships with that they like me. I got one. He's like, I got one that's a secretary. I got one that's like this and that. And am I supposed to settle for this crazy war fighting girl? I don't know. Which, I mean, he has no choice. This girl is absolutely ridiculously strong. So he didn't even try to fight this girl, man. That's just speaks volumes to how powerful they were. And even the great sage is like, yeah, bruh, you need to back down from this one. I don't want to go to auto mode and use some move that will get us both killed. So absolutely hype with this character joining. I mean, it's not your normal traditional way of a character joining up with us and being on the team and stuff, but I let it slide because this show is not supposed to be like very very serious, but at the same time it has very serious moments, and I think this is a good way to call back to the show isn't as serious as people like want to portray it, in the sense of like it's not all about the action, it's not all about killing, it's not all about that. They can really do some funny comedy and actually make the comedy itself become something of a light of hope, you can say. So I like that aspect. Bring hope through the comedy, do something through the comedy, because usually comedy doesn't help the story progress at all. It's just there to like help the audience enjoy it or something. But with this, we actually get a new teammate. She punches the guy that I hated the whole time, so now I feel better that he got punched in his face. Yeah, like she came in and did everything I wanted to do, and even a little bit more. She got to take a bath with my two wifeys, so I mean, and I mean, if Rim was really a girl, I mean, that would be my three wifeys, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, overall, amazing, amazing stuff. Seeing the Demon Lords kind of just having this meeting, and for some reason bringing up the dragon as being one of the reasons why they had a pack with the forest in the first place, kind of threw me off, in the sense of, were they scared that the drag girl was gonna let the dragon out of the cave to like save the forest or something, you know? I'm confused on that, because just by them bringing up the dragon's name and saying, "Oh, well, he's not here, so we don't even gotta abide by that." It seems like he played a bigger role than we were first off told, and now he's even playing a bigger role by being inside of Rimuru and pretty much witnessing all of this through Rimuru's body. So yeah, I wonder how he feels about the demon lords that he might have had tamed, making a move because he's not around. So I really hope we get to hear any like type of dialogue from him while he's inside of Rim. That would be cool. Besides the whole Titan thing, or not Titan, Ifrit. That was cool, but you know, he supposedly, from what all my homies are telling me, the anime squad, the anime people, like, and I seen a little bit of it, but there's a whole like story of just what the dragon is witnessing through Rimuru and how he feels about it and stuff like that. So I really hope they adapt that. I'm not expecting it in the first season, because I mean, he would want to have a lot of things to talk about, and this is a good way to have these things to talk about, is by having demon lords come around, by already making the king of the dwarves his friend, or like an ally at least. All these different things are a lot of things for the dragon to be talking about and witnessing, but why not stack them on up So hopefully we get a really good battle out of all of this, in the sense of Rimuru doesn't just feed everybody with some honey and we get, everybody as allies because of it. But, I mean, is there anybody really complaining? Let me know if you're complaining, because I'll tell you that there's some worse things out there that's happened than this, okay? in anime. So, yeah, keep that in mind. But, overall, we are definitely about to get into another transitional page of just, like, absolute craziness going down. Supposedly there's gonna be a big standout, or like a big falling out with the demon lords, in the sense of this character joining Rim, and if she supposedly is with him and protecting the forest, that just makes Rim that much more of a deadly opponent. And as she said, her name alone, her title of Demon Lord alone, brings strong opponents looking for her. So not only is he gonna catch those opponents now, he's also gonna catch some Demon Lords who don't want her to have as much power, so to speak, as a whole entire country of Rims behind her to pretty much help her do whatever she wants, like take out every Demon Lord, if supposedly that was a mission. I think that's kind of what they're afraid of when it comes down to having one of the strongest Demon Lords take place on one of your enemy's teams that literally just beat one of your army's created creatures, and after defeating them, eating them and taking the people that were following him and even some of the powers. But I'm not sure if he knows that fully, but he at least saw that the goblin or the pig orc got eaten, so he could have a guess. The names that he gave for some of the lizard people, turning them into humans, really seems like their thing in this whole grand scheme of this show. Is like everybody has like a weird humanoid form, and then I'm expecting the lizard guy to have a human form, and he just has like wings and stuff. I was like, oh, so he doesn't look human like his sister, who looks completely like a hot chick that you would marry all of a sudden. Weird. But yeah, I don't know if that's going to continuously be a thing, this humanoid transformation that seemingly everybody gets besides like a handful of people now, uh, which is okay. I mean, usually it's all the women anyway, so it's like fan service, I'm guessing, even though the women are like mad strong. The one thing that was pretty cool too is like the Demon Lord, seeing all these people, hearing all their names. She was just rocking her own name, like she wasn't like expecting a name or anything like that. So I like that aspect, that whatever power she came in on, she's going to lead. Like wow, what a chicken head. She's gonna pretty much end, up like being as strong as she is because of her own strength, not because of anyone else. And that also should tell you guys just how freaking ridiculous she is. If she could even get a name from Rim and become more stronger, or become stronger, I just would be scared for everybody else in the show. But yeah, honestly, crazy how all of the lizard people got their names, and seemingly we didn't get the same type of pass out time for Rim this week. He didn't state that he necessarily had to go to sleep after naming all the lizard people, so you would hope he's getting better at that. But I think it's funnier if he is always going to be stuck falling asleep after naming people. It's just a lot more entertaining for me. Entertaining for me. But yeah, my anime people, let me know what you guys are feeling about this show, in the sense of, why do you love it so much? Because I love it entirely more every time another episode comes out, and it builds up on our characters already, even showing us that if they are staying at the consistent strength that they're at, all of our teammates, they're no match for Demon Lords. And that doesn't seem like the right way for a show to kind of do their side characters, but I understand it because Rim hasn't really done much, like in the sense of full on taking out a situation. He's been more of like a pacifist and handles the situation as with the easier conclusion of like not fighting and taking life. He likes to go for more of the traditional, let's just call it even, and because it's even, like we expect you to follow, oh my god, we expect you to follow the same rules. God, I hate you, Yoshimitsu. And with that being said, we expect, just to be treated fairly. And if you don't treat us fairly, then we'll get into this bigger war that you want to start. um, but with all of this being said and done, we're definitely getting into something wild, and I think that's another reason why I love this show as much as I do. We're about to see some crazy, crazy demon lord showing up and try to get into the mix. So I hope you guys are excited for that as much as I am. I am the Anime G, and I will talk to you guys in the next one because I got a couple of videos I got coming out for you. So make sure you guys are subscribed with that notification bell on so you get instantly notificated once I drop my next video, which will probably be Mob Psycho episode 3. So yeah, get excited for that, or get excited for Dodoro later on. So with that, everybody, I hope you have an amazing day and night, and I will talk to you in the next one. All right, peace. Ooh, hoo, hoo.